Alright, hello, welcome back. We have some great new Sonic the Hedgehog news to discuss today. Now, of course, with it being the month of May, Sonic's 35th anniversary, the actual month, the actual date, it is not too far away. And so, whatever big plans SEGA have for the Blue Blur, surely we should see them soon enough. And well, let's pretend SEGA is a toddler here. It seems that they're taking their first baby steps towards big Sonic news. And well, the first piece of evidence that this is happening is something that you can actually check for yourself right now. As out of nowhere, Sonic Frontiers' description on Steam has been changed. The description of the game used to simply say, "Experience Sonic like never before," and when you check the Steam page now, it has a much longer and much more detailed description about the story of Sonic Frontiers. And now this isn't the only thing that's changed, as SEGA have always been putting Sonic Frontiers on sale, getting lower and lower prices. But now something interesting has happened. The sales have ended, but the price is lower, as the new default price for the game is £35, which to my memory is around about $40 to $45, which is cheaper than the usual $60 to $70 that this was sold for when it first came out. Now, of course, it's a bit of an older game. Maybe they're just changing the price because, you know, it's an older game. But with the cheaper price and the more detailed description, many are seeing this as a hint that something's in the works, you know, gears are moving, and that maybe that listing of Sonic Frontiers' Definitive Edition only being for the Switch 2 might not be correct, and it could be releasing on other platforms. And this price decrease is sort of sat as a little, if you want to upgrade and you already own Sonic Frontiers, then here's like a £10 pack you can purchase to get all of the Definitive Edition perks. But I think I can understand what you're thinking right now. Really? A price change and a description change suddenly means we're getting Sonic the Hedgehog news? What? Well, that's not all, as a Sonic news site by the name of SonicCity.net put out a tweet on Twitter yesterday reading, "Rumor, reliable sources close to Sonic City have tipped that a new Sonic Central will be announced for Sonic's anniversary month. The presentation is said to be around 1 hour long and feature game announcements and upcoming collaborations. As always, take this with a massive pinch of salt." Now, something interesting about this tweet, I don't know if I'm reading too much into it, more than I'm supposed to, but it says reliable sources. Not just a reliable source, but reliable sources, which I guess means multiple people. Now, of course, as the tweet reads itself, as always, take this with a massive pinch of salt. You have to understand this is just a rumor. The people who are telling Sonic CityNet this have got some stuff right in the past and they are a reliable source, but things can always change. They haven't given a time frame of exactly we can expect this announcement, and it is interesting news to see Sonic Central coming back since we didn't get one last year. However, with all this Sonic Frontiers stuff changing and now this rumor being put out there that there's a Sonic Central coming soon, it certainly looks like SEGA are starting to make little tiny moves towards that big presentation. Of course, if a Sonic Central does come out, you know that I'm going to be streaming it, and you know I've got all the news, so subscribe. And let me know what you think about these leaks. Do you think they're real? Do you think this is actually going to happen? Do you think these little Sonic Frontiers changes are a sign that something's coming? As I'd love to discuss with you in the comments and know all of your thoughts. However, make sure to like and subscribe, as I'm the #1 Sonic Central 2026 news source there is. Proven fact, by the way, that is a proven one, and I will see you in a bit. Goodbye!